Is the frequency used? Is the frequency used? Alpha Echo 4, India, Tango. Is the frequency used? Is the frequency used? Alpha Echo 4, India, Tango. Is the frequency used? Is the frequency used? Alpha Echo 4, India, Tango. Last call, frequency use, Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango, Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ, and say my for any calls. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango, Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ, and say my for any calls. Okay, Kilo Alpha 8 Golf, and let me log in my frequency here, and I'll get you here. You're going to good, probably about 51 here in the Pensacola, Florida. Over. QSL Bill, I could say here, bands are probably ups and downs. I remember yesterday I got VK and CL yesterday on low bands, but I could say here, probably going ups and downs there. Over. Well, you're starting to go down the noise there. I could kind of hear you. You're a bit ups and downs there. So we'll say, hold up, let me get here. We'll say 7 3s and got you in a log on QRZ. Okay, well QRZ's still uploading. Okay. Oh, I got a message. Alright, alright. Let me log you in the log and we'll say 7 3s and got you a log on QRZ. And QRZ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango, Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Call it Siki 20 meters, and see my friendly calls. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango, Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ, and see my friendly calls. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango, Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ, and see my friendly calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And say my for any calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And say my friendly calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And say my friendly calls.
Kilo Romeo 4 Echo Uniform Romeo.
Kilo Romeo 4 Echo Uniform Romeo QSL.
QSL,
Alright there. Seems like we have gone to QSO 1 week ago. You're going about secondary, you're going about probably about 5'5", but sec you are also 59 over.
Roger, you are 5'9". Here.
Okay, QSL, yeah, you're 5'5", just looked at my meter, you're 5'5" here in the Pensacola, Florida, over.
Roger.
Well, anyway, here I'm using a Yaesu FDDX10 here and a 132-foot infrared antenna. And for the mic is a Yaesu M90D here, over.
Roger, you are sounding pretty good here. Over.
Yeah, QSL, I think the bands are a bit up and down, but I could say here, I got VK and ZL on 10-meter single sideband. But I could say here, yeah, bands are a bit ups and downs, it seems like. Over.
Roger, it's the same way here. I'm on a IC7300 with a 135-foot infed antenna.
Yeah, QSL, I could say my antenna, when I had to hang it up, it's been up for about a couple months. And I remember when I had to hang mine up, it took me 2 days to hang it up because it was so long. But I could say I hope that does never, ever happen to me like that ever again, over.
Roger. It takes some time. I'm fixing to put up a brand new antenna before long. It's the Hustler V6TV vertical multiband antenna. We'll see how that works.
Yeah, QSL, and also looking at your QRZ page and your map on the detail. Oh man, you must be so lucky to live just across the border from Indiana. I could say I've been to Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio, the tri-point of it. But I didn't spend too much time there because I was there for Yoda camp. But I could say there, probably every day, probably cross that border. But I could say it must be pretty cool living just right across the state, over.
Roger. Not too bad. Over.
Well, anyway, don't know what else to say here, so we'll say 7-3s and got you logged on QRZ, over.
Roger, 73.
Roger that, we'll say 7-3s and got you logged on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ 20 meters, and stay by for any calls. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ. And say my friendly calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. Alpha Echo 4, India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And same after any calls.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Go ahead.
Hello, Otis. It's Nate in North Carolina. Go Amateur Radio. Good morning.
Good morning, Nate. You're going to good. 5-7 here in the Pensacola, Florida. Good 57 here. Over.
Yes, Roger, Roger. You are 57 also up here in North Carolina. You're doing well. You doing a live stream this morning?
That is correct. I am doing a live stream here. Got this DX10 here with me. I currently am using the Yaesu FD-DX10 here. Don't use that 7300 anymore. But I am planning to give that 7300 to my uncle, who's also a ham, but barely uses it. A lot of stuff is outdated from him, so me, my grandfather, and him, we need to upgrade some of that stuff. And at the same time, hopefully, he can start using the 7300 to do 10 meters. He's only a tech. Over.
Roger, Roger. Well, that'd be a nice gift if you give that 7300 to your uncle. And I'm running the FTDX10 also with the 40-meter doublet antenna. I had some trouble with my doublet this morning, and I knew that it was sensitive to interaction with window frames, but I started to troubleshoot and look around where the wires connect to the 4-to-1 balun, and I was about to get the ladder out, and I realized the coax at that point was touching the window frame. So once I got that off of there, I used some foam to separate it. It tuned up just fine, so I'm glad I don't have to do any antenna work this morning. Over, over.
Yeah, QSL, I could say here, I remember I was at field day with one of my clubs, and what happened was my antenna got stuck in the tree, so we had to cut the antenna off. So the next day we went to the other club that I'm a part with. So one of them was like a really good technician. He soldered it up, and then like what happened after that was that 2 months later it broke off, so we can't use it anymore. So now we're just using this in-fed antenna that I made. But I could say the in-fed antenna I made is still a pretty good one. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, antennas are, you're always tinkering with them. And doublets. Have you ever tried a doublet antenna, which is basically a dipole fed by ladder line? Over.
I don't think I have. I think the only type of antennas that I have used are specifically antennas that are, I think the only type of antennas I used were only like infeds and one vertical. Otherwise, that's all I used. This is infeds. That's all I've used. And I am looking at my logbook here, and it seems like that I have gotten 109 QSOs in the last week, which is amazing, just in the last week. And I could say here, well, 99% of it is just calling CQ. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Well, you're doing really well. Your antenna's working great. I was chatting with some guys on 80 meters a couple of years ago. Most of them had doublets. I was using the W5GI mystery antenna, a dipole. They were swearing by doublets. I didn't listen to them. Well, I decided one day to just experiment and make a doublet. I made the 22-foot Soda Beans doublet off their plans. Really easy to make. Put it up, and it outperformed. I started to hear Bulgaria from a park, and I made a contact with them with QRP, and then I put one in at home, and it outperformed the other dipole and any of my other antennas. I highly recommend a doublet. Over.
Yeah, QSL, I could say, never used doublet, but I could say, I remember it was yesterday. I got VK on 10 meter single sideband, and I also got in ZL on 20 meter single sideband, which I hadn't gotten since like March. But my friend Seth, November Uniform 1 Delta, he said he has gotten Tango 32 Alpha Zulu and VK also to, I believe on 10 meters too, over.
Yeah, roger that, yes. A good job, man, getting VK and Tango Station, yes. The bands are open. I have been mostly operating portable. That's why I haven't talked to you lately on sideband. About the only time I've been getting on my home station is when I'm doing the Sunday night QRP SSB net with Kevin, Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. But I've been operating mobile, so I've been experimenting with the verticals that I have and going up to the tops of high areas, hills and places like that in the Charlotte area. So I've been doing all mobile. Over.
Yeah, QSL, I could say here, I'm really not a mobile dude, alright? Let's be honest here. I'm kind of not a mobile dude. I'm not a QRP dude either. I have zero luck with 5 watts before. I'll probably never use 5 watts. I think the only power I'll use is 20 to 100 watts. That is it. I've gone basically the whole world 100 watts. I basically gone parts of the world with 20 watts. So I could say that's probably all I'm going to use. But I got no part of the world with just 5 watts. So I'll probably only be using 20 to 100 watts from now on if I'm doing HF. Over.
Okay, roger. Well, Otis, took a fade there, a little bit of QSB. But, yeah, I got you on the not being a mobile dude. But good to hear you, Otis. Always nice talking to you. Good jobs with the live streams. And before you go, one question about your video feed.
Oh, if you're hearing me, you faded down there. What was that question again? If you're hearing me, Nate, you have went completely down on you're completely down on the noise floor. I cannot hear you anymore. Not at all. Over. If you're hearing me, Nate, you are down in the noise. So I'll say 7-3s and got your log on QRZ. And QRZ, this is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ20, CQ20 meters, and say my for any calls. College CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ, and say my for any calls. Okay. Alright, so Nate asked it. How do you feed your video to OBS without shortening the HDMI card in the FTDX10? Well, I do have a DVI to HDMI adapter, so it's a male DVI, female HDMI. So what I did is I got a HDMI cable, plugged it into there, then got an HDMI to USB game capture card. It's all on the back of my monitors. The PC's in the back, so can't necessarily show it because if I do, I have to disconnect it and do all that stuff. But anyway, I got a game capture card from Ham Radio Junkie, Kilo 4. I think it's Mike Tango Whiskey. he gave me one of those, and I got that fixed. So that's how I was able to do it like that. Yeah, I didn't have any problems doing it like that, but I had that specific adapter, so I decided to use it. But yeah, if that's what you mean, that's probably the only way I can explain it. But otherwise, if you met something else, not sure what you mean. But it's the way I can explain it there, Nate. Anyway, yeah. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And see my friend calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And see my friend calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And see my friend calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And see my friend calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And see my friend calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And see my friend calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And see my friend calls. College CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. College CQ, CQ, CQ. And see my friend calls. Someone's honest, we're gonna just move. We're gonna find people that were spotted on DX Cluster. Test, 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 test.
You will have one.
Stay planning.
Good morning, John. Contact name here is George. We are in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. Well, you are 9 plus here, and I'm only running a 100 watts with a serial vertical antenna.
Bueno, mi indicativa es KP4 Yankee Italia, Roger. Ahora sí, no, estamos en Puerto Rico, adelante. Ya, bien, saludos por ahí. Pues te estoy copiando bien. Saluditos por el rollo.
France Inter, Féliba. F2GL, F2GL, VA2ZZ t'appelle les portes se passent à l'écoute. Es-tu là, François?
Kilo 2 Alpha Mosquito. Kilo 2 Alpha Mike.
Creo que escuché que está en New Jersey, ¿verdad? Este es KP4 Sierra Radio Wilfredo acá en Bayamón, Roger también.
Lima uniform 7 this year. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango.
Okay, time 12 here. Time 12. Thank you very much for the report from Georgia. Okay, recent issues. Nice conditions. I hope you respond with the States and with Europe. No problem. Thank you so much for coming back. Harry and Henry, 73 and Melvin from Patagonia.
Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. This is Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Over. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango. Alpha Echo 4 India Tango.
So quickly, I don't understand. Well, Uniform America, 6 Hotel Bravo Oscar. Yeah, fly nice platform over there, no problem. Yes, the name is Eduardo, and the location is near to Santiago the capital, and also near to the Pacific Ocean. 50 kilometers to the Pacific Ocean. 73.
Alpha Echo 4 India Tango.
Anything from the front?
Yeah, that's how the Icon was too. Yeah, 7800.
I mean, I have to go into menus to record something.
Well, as usual, I better hop off here. So if you guys have not, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to boost and jog them. And I'll see you guys later in 7-3. Sis, A5T, clear. Take care, everybody. And I'll be streaming tonight. Same time as usual, 6 p.m. Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. So be notified for that. So I'll see you guys later in 7-3s.